Okay, I heard about this being a Ruby weapon a couple weeks ago, which is kind of a bummer. But they tell you almost immediately when you do the main story, so it's not like it's a surprise at the last second. So Ruby weapon was pretty cool. I thought that Ruby weapon wasn't in the Japanese version of Final Fantasy VII. Does anyone know if that's true? Or it got like an international release?
I think if they redid it, he was in that, but he wasn't in the original.
That was like a North American. Him and Emerald both. Okay.
And wasn't the one that had Yuffie's Rising Sun also like in the cutscene, but not a fight?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Sapphire or Diamond? I think it was Diamond weapon.
Yeah.
So that's cool. And then the fight itself was, I'm trying to remember from Final Fantasy VII. So I always beat Emerald, and then I just went and cheesed Ruby by using Dazers on him to paralyze him. Because if you used Knights of the Round on him, he would automatically retaliate and kill you. So you were supposed to cast Bahamut Neo like 80 times or something.
Well, the pro strat, see, he would kick party members out of the fight,
them.
And so you would come in with 2 dead and say Cloud alive.
Right.
Otherwise, the person that had the materia setup you needed might get kicked out.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And then he would like put his hands in the ground. He'd have like these whip hands, and that's what he would do to kick them out. He'd like make like a sandstorm or a whirlpool or something to suck them away.
Yeah, it must have been. And then the guys, he would poison you. That was the really awful thing, I think. Is the guys, the wires behind you would be really nasty until you burn.
Right. I think I actually beat him when we did Final Fantasy VII on stream 5 years ago, but I sat there with like 4x cut on Cloud for like an hour and a half or something. But anyway, that's cool. I'm interested to see how they adapt that fight and how they eventually adapt Emerald Weapon. Because Emerald Weapon was harder for most people who are noobs, right? Because we never really understood his basic mechanic that his Air Tam Storm materia backwards does damage based on the number of materia slots you have equipped or something.
Yes.
So you basically just got one shot if you didn't know that.
Yeah. Into the game, everybody's slotted out with 20 materia.
Pretty sure even the game faxes at that time didn't realize that, because I was on game fax back then, and they all didn't know.
Yeah. Usually you're going to get one shot, so make sure you have auto life or whatever, however you did that. Alright, well anyway, that was Final Fantasy VII. Let's see what it's like in Final Fantasy XIV.
Instapot.
Mm-hmm.
This one's still fairly new, right? So no one's going to be a dick. Well, this doesn't guarantee
No one's going to be a dick.
Fuck you!
Playing an MMO, so, you know.
Content is literally 5 days old.
Yeah.
You should have this memorized by now. You should have watched all the videos.
Our DPS is still low. People are watching the cutscene and the boss isn't dead yet.
Man, he's flying like Emerald.
He's got obviously colored as one of the dyes you can buy, which is
Like metallic red, yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to know why it has teeth.
You don't like
Why does it
the
need teeth?
machine teeth.
I like the feet.
Why does it need teeth?
Why doesn't he need teeth? How's he supposed to eat?
What does he eat?
Us.
Oh no!
They
I'm here,
heavily
guys.
apply
Give him a lolly ho.
stuff too, so I'm wondering if that's going to come in play.
He's so short.
Yeah, he's not quite as
pixel.
big.
Oh, I like the text. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Stamp. Probably tank
That's
buster.
not a tank buster, I'll eat my hat.
Yeah, right. It was a tank buster shot.
Yeah!
The hat remains intact.
Oh.
Very
Optimize
bad.
Ultima. And that's the raid damage, yeah. Love it. They're so good at that now. We were talking about this last time we recorded Flarewing, that they're just a well-oiled machine at this point. Flexiclaw.
Gonna get the claw!
What?
I want them to apply that little pop-up blue background to all of the dialogue in the game. It'll make it a lot easier to see.
Can we have that as an option, right?
Yeah, right. Liquefaction. Okay. Nice. They've
no.
got the little whirlpool mechanic. Okay, okay.
Thanks, down.
I got
So
Tepper.
stand, I think I see.
Ruby Rod, no!
So it looks like there's raised parts that you have to stand on.
I think so.
For liquefaction.
Yeah. So this is a cool little like mix on the Ultima motif, leitmotif, whichever.
Oh god.
Ah, like a pro.
How did you? I was gonna say.
That's a cool mechanic.
Gotta get people in the armpits.
Oh god, Jenny.
Two stacks
Okay,
spread out.
don't double stack.
Someone stack with me.
Giant!
That's okay.
I didn't see the second one.
Does that just go in both healers?
It looks like
probably?
it was both healers. I didn't know that.
Oh, this is the mechanic from Ultimate Bahamut.
Arm's length. Ignore. Nope, that's not what he's doing. Oh no.
Shit.
Cool.
He got me,
It's
but I was
fine.
a tank, so I lived. Three
Tank
stacks, though.
privilege. Try to pull him so his back can face people again.
There's a lot of true north
Take
in this
Buster.
fight.
Oh, that's a buster. Alright.
Yeah. You get to hear
So-
the sweet part of the Ultima song now instead of having to wait like 3 minutes and then the boss is already dead.
Ha-hee-ha-hos at the beginning.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, I'm not clear on something basic. Can I the Darkest Night as an off tank onto the main tank, Matt?
Yes.
So get
Its
my
shield is based on his HP, so
Okay.
that works pretty good on another tank.
Okay.
I do it on Pat sometimes when I know he's going to take some damage and I don't really care about my health.
Oh, nice.
It feels really good to use the Blackest Night in here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm glad they added that to every character. Okay, so this is the thing we want to stand on this time, Flarewing,
Maybe.
when the whirlpool starts.
I don't know.
Except not.
Now you don't want to be on it.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Liquefaction
little
on
whip
it,
arms in the
Undermine not
ground.
on it. Well, he always puts his arm in the ground, but then he has other casts. So the one he did that made the same go away was Liquefaction. The one that time was called Undermine. So you gotta watch his cast bar.
But that's
and
the
see-
design of the thing we want to watch for when he does make this hand.
Right, it's gonna
It's
be
either
either
be
be
on
on
it
it
or
or off it.
This is probably a fun X fight.
Oh, I
I'm
can
gonna
only
try it, like, really soon. So... Yeah, yeah.
Ah.
If 5 of us, I'd be down to try it once we do all the other content. So I'm not super clear on how this one works. They pop in order when you see them light up.
They come
You're
out
gonna
in
spiral
a
out.
spiral.
Yeah,
So
always
instead-
healers.
Healers. Okay.
That's why I've been. If you imagine, it looks like a little armpit that's gonna form. If you want to be in the middle of like the armpit part of the
Yeah.
arm.
There's no safe spot at big range. Oh my god.
I think he's gonna
This is
double
not
back
good.
on himself instantly
Yeah.
and then out of that. So
Yeah.
that's there
Oh, I
should be
see.
safe.
I think, yeah.
Except for that middle part that I was walking through. But
And once Walter gets to max level, if he's still playing, maybe we can do 6 people. That's really close to having static.
I mean, yeah, he's
I'll
got
feel-
some work ahead of him, but he's powering through.
Yeah. I'll feel comfortable telling people to try this game again once they do the MSQ compression.
What is that ability, the homing lasers? Is that hitting anybody?
Oh, that's a good question.
Does it tell you where he's going to port to for this part?
That might also just be an ability that's more important in what's it called, and is less important here. Kind of like how
Sure.
Titan has that dirty mechanic in
Mm.
Eden normal that really doesn't do anything, but maybe does something in Savage.
Got him. Easy.
Nice.
Is that a DPS check at
Wow.
the end? In
Looked
rage?
like it.
Now with me here, what's a DPS check?
He apparently has a guy piloting him? That's weird, but okay.
Yeah.
All right, so did they
shit.
establish what Oracite is via the Final Fantasy Tactics raid? Like, what makes Oracite different from? Just
I mean,
regular
you established
crystals?
it in the shit that you just helped Walter with. That's how you were trying to capture what's his face's soul.
Yeah, that's where you meet
Same
Lone
incentive.
Brita in the context
Right,
of
and that
Oracite.
makes sense because all of the Ascians are named for the characters from Final Fantasy Tactics.
Philip hit the nail on the head.
Yeah. Yep.
What?
Well, they put it in there.
I had to read up on
Tarkov's
this.
done
This
that.
is some 1.0 stuff. I didn't even know.
Yeah, nail. Because you fight her in Coil, right?
It's turn 9,
That's
the
cool
worst
and
coil.
unexpected.
Everybody's favorite
Like-
turn 9.
He's like the main villain of 1.0, is my
Yeah.
understanding.
Right.
DC, whichever it was.
Meteor Project.
I think he and got reincarnated. I don't know. There was some lore I read up on.
Dalamud Reborn. That's a cool
Two
little
ads.
twist.
Each of you pick one.
Ah!
I got one. You can
You're
grab
both on the
other
same one.
You switching?
Oh, I see.
There's another
I
ad.
see. There's another one to actually tank. I got a tank. Ah, come here. I gotta do my job. Sorry, Deeps.
I remember to save a jump this time.
It's a pretty cool twist there. Well, who are they going to put an Emerald Weapon? And are they going to do Sapphire Weapon?
You killed me, Dylan.
I was trying to run. I always thought Sapphire Weapon looked like Megabyte from Reboot.
Yeah.
There's some cool references to the Coil fight in here.
Meteors, here they come. Yep. Dark missionary time.
Coil deserves a remaster, like a Nax treatment.
That would be cool.
It's got really awesome music and it's got some really cool ideas. It just hasn't aged well. Behind the rock.
Oh, I didn't make that.
We've been doing a lot of level 50 alliance roulettes. Crow at hiding behind rocks.
Arrows.
I've got one.
Right.
Oh, I see.
Somebody needs some help.
Me too.
How-to mechanics.
So there's 4 of those arrows, and people, it's like the storm mode raid where you follow the arrow to where it's going to drop, and then
Vogue if you would.
You intercept it. Each person who intercepts it gets a comet, and then you got to kill the comet off of people. So it's probably the right choice for at least the 2 tanks to get them, and I think the 2 healers as well. And you pair off with the deeps probably is the pro strat, I would think. But
What killed us there?
too many people died from meteors, specifically Pat and Jenny, because they were picking it up because healer DPS is not as good as regular DPS.
One person has to be where the arrows are going to stop. The other folks have to kill the comets quickly.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. You follow the
So-
arrows to the final point. If you're underneath it, you'll take the comet, and then DPS have to kill the comet off of you.
It's nice of them to start you back at nail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Flarewing, you and I can take 2 of the comets.
All right. Give that a shot this time.
I guess the 5 of us could just handle the mechanic, right? That's nice.
Yeah.
You got that one, so.
Yeah. I got 1.
I got image.
That is a nasty attack.
Yeah. I think it's a tank buster in disguise. I mean, it is a buster.
Yeah,
but
it's like spread into like 8 attacks exactly. So okay, how is Nail back? I'm down with the remembered Nail, but how did they explain?
Well, they were.
Well, they haven't
you
yet.
saw in the text. Well, they sort of. They were saying they were loading a protocol, so they have some like downloads, maybe
Okay,
some VHS tapes.
Weird.
like during the Ultimate fight.
We'll talk more about it soon, but they hint at a little
Ultima.
bit what's going on, and then they'll explain it when the fight's over.
Okay, so we each gotta cover one of these little meteors.
I'll pair with you since I'm already here with you, Dylan.
Okay, nice.
Wait for a mechanic.
First we do this.
But first we do
this,
hide
we get to
behind
the
rocks.
edge.
Gotta sneak in some deeps. Right, now it's gonna be the.
I've got one over here.
You got this
Alright.
one back here. I'll get the one this
I got
way.
it.
Yeah.
Looks like this Deeps is trying to take it from me. I'm gonna pair with Pat then because you have a Deeps.
Oh, the person that intercepts it gets stunned for the duration. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I think
Gotcha.
it's correct for the tanks and the healers to take it, so the Deeps
Sure,
can kill
the
it.
DPS can burn them faster. Okay.
They die fast, but you know,
Right.
just more options as a Deeps than a.
So Dalamud there does more damage if you didn't clear those out, and that's what killed us before.
Probably,
Like
yeah.
this.
Interesting choice.
Dragoon level 3.
I see it, I take it.
I mean, this content's 5 days old, so we shouldn't need healer LB3, right?
Of course not.
I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, I think it. Well, I guess I don't know what's happened in the last 15%.
Ruby Weapon just comes to your house and punches you in the face.
It's super green.
I could see them doing a cutscene like that, like the Supernova cutscene from 7. Just goes to your player-owned house, knocks on the door.
Nice.
Die.
Hooray!
So the reason Matt did that is he was going to cast Outrage, I think, 2 more times, and then it's an Enrage.
Hmm.
It's
Oh,
It was
Actually,
going to
Enrage
start
on the
popping up.
normal?
Dalamud has 30 seconds, Dalamud has 15 seconds, and then it's done.
it's
Right.
kind of
That's
tight. I mean, we did really good there, but we hit the Enrage timer 2 or 3 times last night.
Oh wow, yikes.
Oh.
Okay, gotcha. I'm
It'd
sorry
help to
for
have
what I
everybody
said.
up for sure.
But I mean, it's kind of weird. It's tighter. I haven't seen any kind of Enrage in not, I guess,
And then normal
EX time,
content.
You know,
Yeah.
Titania has one.
Chrysalis
fairly
sort of
certain, yeah.
does, but it's so mild now. That was really cool. Split the
That was
lot.
cool.
I got 2 of the comms.